Welcome to the gameplay footage for the Joel Joker build. I mostly play on the point guard, through shot guard, small forward, but I always want to play on a big. Love Dirk, love Wimby. Want to get some wins, and I also want to make it stretch because I want to work on the shooting on 2K. And point guard is just so super oversaturated right now. So I think I want to tip here, cut right into the lane, and get a quick easy two. So on the next play, we try to spread the floor, get a pass over it. He dives in. He doesn't pass it out. And the big plays on him. So that's what we're supposed to stretch the floor. When on these random teams, you can get left open a lot. But with your team, if you play with some people, you have some friends, they hit you there, and it's a lot funner to play. But your random team is going to suffer when they don't hit you, and they eventually they either realize that or suffer. You just saw some playmaking and movement ability of the center. Get the rebound there, go in, dunk it. Oh, that standing dunk, just to pause real quick. It's truly hard to stop. The build's really mobile. You see a lot of speed, cut down to the lane. Still able to 74 speed on it at with this version of the build. There's an updated version after all the revisions and reviews that's done after playing on it. I definitely got a mastered version of this build that covers up a lot of the weaknesses that I discovered for this build. I was going for the offensive rebound there. He gets it to me. I see they whiff, go for a quick hook, and it goes in. The shifty point guard's gonna love the space you provide. Sometimes the center, they want to see one from you, so you gotta prove it to them and prove it to your teammates too. The space makes so they gotta give it to you. You see this how kind of example what I'm talking about, where they just kind of ignore you, and the big man just makes it really hard for them to score, and then you just suffer. Just the kind of things you have to deal with playing with rec randoms, right? It's just the bad play. I had to cut out a lot of that. That's just boring. I get the ball, get some space, post, nice little post midi. Get the rebound here. Post midi is always going to be a go-to. Able to run the floor a little bit. People are haunting the passing lanes. So to have a center that can run down and determine the right man to pass it to is a fun style of play, especially as a person who already plays guard. That's appealing. So get some more space right here with a little jab fake and post fade, and it's just a go-to. Cash money once you master it, and it's not the badges aren't even all the way leveled on them quite yet. To keep it a bean with you guys, the interior defense isn't quite where I wanted on this build. It's too low, and the block's probably too high right now. Last year, 74 block was really able to bail guards out a lot, and I thought it may work the same with big man, or at least I hoped it, but it does. I got high block, but without the interior defense, I found the defense too lacking on this current version of the build. But that was easily able to be remedied, though, with which I'll show you later. As you just saw, you could easily use the post to play make and pass it out. And right here, I have to let the big man show me one because I suspected he couldn't shoot. Shooting's pretty hard this year, so I was gonna make him show me one, and he showed me he couldn't. And I'm just kind of showing you some of the bad play that you have to deal with in rec random. This build would be a lot smoother when you got a team who's be there to know what you can do and able to get you involved. You see I'm open there, and he gets it blocked. Just that it's just proof that in rec random with randoms, they just wreck randomly, man. It's really bad out here. So I spacing the floor. He penetrates instead of trying to passing it out. 2K gives him the animation, but kind of exactly what I'm talking about. How your team can suffer when they just ignore you, because he's gonna play that defense on you anyway. You know what I mean? He's gonna want to protect the paint and leave you open for the shot. Get the rebound here, run it down some, I see a guy standing open because he didn't play defense, but he was still open and he hit the jump shot. That's the end of that game. Had 19 points, 9 for 11. So didn't think that was a bad game. That's hard to really inflate your points just starting out when you're playing with people who don't want to get you involved. You have to, get it yourself as a guard. This guy has high offensive rebound here and high block and high interior. So this is how you can see how you can do against a rebounder with some good positioning. This guy wants to see, if you want to get hot real quick, you don't have to risk it with the three with your 80 ball. You can step in a little bit, knock down in midi, get your stroke going per se. When you're able to be at the top of the key a little bit, you're able to play make some. This guy is making the highlights, but that's another little bit. I like if my interior defense was higher, perhaps I could interrupt him from getting able to do that. Working in the post, get offensive rebound. For good guard could have passed it out. I will still be open. He still refuses. It's covered, but I draw the attention anyway, and he gets another shot, which he completely blows. He finally decides to pass it, give it to me, and I show everybody. Pass it to your center. Pass it to your stretch. That's why having good teammates that know what you can do can really change how fun this build is. Again, they gave it to the wrong option. It's too late. And he puts it up contested, but gets the offensive rebound and going to work. Missed the close shot. I actually probably was trying to standing dunk meter. It's a little harder to pull off on this game, I think. Or you need more strength than what this version of the build currently has, which is also something I come to figure out a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I was still able to dunk a lot of people at 92. Able to run the court, do the playmaking there. There's that Cron guy again. I'm starting to wonder whose highlight tape this is. Gets that guy. You gotta know what your team's gonna do. I knew he was gonna shoot that, so gave it to him. He can shoot the midi. He gets you assists. Now I'm running point, and he wants me to show him that he doesn't step up again. It's too late. You're able to stretch the floor, but run point and pull up three, like you're inside out. Oh, my lord.
Believe in me.
So we run down. We're able to get the offensive rebound here and one put up. Whose highlight tape is this again? We hit the free throw here. This is what I'm talking about, where the interior defense's tracking is not tracking. It used to be last year. Felt like block would save you a lot on that. I didn't play big man. I'm used to having a guard that has high block that has chase downs, which is this guy's fast enough. He gets a lot of chase downs, but you're gonna definitely want to unleash a lot more interior defense, especially if you're gonna start playing any kind of good people. That Cron guy runs straight down the court again in that dunk meter. He's able to get the offensive rebound over me there. Spaced out, on fire, missed the jump shot. It's tough to see, but you see how once you know your shot and you're able to knock that down, how the points will be able to rack up. First half, 2 for 3 from the three-pointer, 11 points. This is what I'm talking about, how your team can hold you back in randoms from getting the reps and the shots that you should, and how your team will blow the lead by trying to hate on you from passing. You get a little cold, well, at least I did probably there, but still working hard. Late pass doesn't matter, give them a little delay and able to go up with it. Working, you're going to shoot, so you work for your positioning with the 80 off the rebound. You're able to get some. I should have standing dunk metered there. I was no one between me and the goal, but that's something that you gotta know that you're able to do. Something that comes more with training with the build. Get the rebound, play the Tom Brady down the court, and get the assist. Running the Showtime offense for sure. You pop open, you draw they don't like you shooting, you draw all the attention, and that lets your guard, if you have someone who you good work with, he's able to score. That guy is just a random, but get the rebound, run the floor, and find the right guy and get another assist off of it. Very Jokic style. Everybody trying to haunt the lane, trying to get steals, so it's could be a good alternative. That guy wants to shoot no matter what. Get some easy buckets, standing dunk, unstoppable, sitting at an A+ in the third quarter. Um, Working, get the offensive rebound there, deciding who's open. He's got an open lane, pass it right in, run into Showtime. Very Jokic style, very point centerish. Again, not able to help on the help defense like you would like to. He passed it to the wrong guy there. He gave it out though, and of course, now you're at 50% shooting, but you have to knock him down. Of course, when you know your jump shot, you hit it better. This guy, that's the Kron guy again. He's literally taking over my video. This is fantastic play. Spaced out. Could have took the jumper, but I'm trying to play it safe. Give him a post hop shot, and it's green. No one's on you. Pull it. Can't when you've got enough space. Open, it's green. Get the offensive rebound, run the floor. You see someone open to the left, and you're able to get another assist. I was so close to closing out this game with a triple-double. I don't think I got it in the randoms, but able to do a nice little post spin. He tried to step back, charge to that lane, and get a little dunk for the end of that game. I got this matchup up here, so you could, for those people who like to examine the matchups like I do before the game. This guy is not great, to be honest. He's a gold, so he has some experience playing online, but not the greatest opponent. You see, I win the tip. As a center, I take a strange pride in trying to win every tip. I don't know how much RNG there is in that, but I give it my all. So their center gets an open shot. I test him, see. I don't think he's that good, so I let him shoot, and he misses. We'll see. He lets me get a shot, and it's green. Knock it down on the other end, so that lets the other team know that they have to take me seriously, and I'm watching them. They got to watch me, per se. So he had me down the lane. He obviously takes it for himself. Spoofs it. They get 2 points on the other end. Spreading the floor. It was open up top. Rec randoms don't pass it to you. This build is good with its high block and mobility. It is really good in chase down and transitional defense. I see that he's open and give him another. They give him the in and out animation instead of a straight jump shot. I do some work on the boards, but missed the putback. We're working, get the ball here at the top of the key. I go into my post to see what they're doing. He backs up, leaves me wide open, and all the lanes are covered, so I'll just get an easy midi stretched out. If he would have passed it out there, we could have probably hit a three, but he got the foul, so I bet he feels like that was a great play. So they get locked down. They try to give me the ball in garbage time. I lean back with the fader and knock down the tough bucket. Get some defense going in there. Icons up, going down the court. Good pass back to me. Left out on the bucket, and it was in there. Do some work posting up on the guy. Hit him with a post hop fade. That's a go-to move. The guy shows me one. He can at least knock down some middies. I'll back out, and I'm open, so I get another wide open jump shot by creating some space there. Here you're gonna see me get the ball at the hash, do a take. It gets covered, but I'm there for the offensive rebound and work, and with the cleanup, standing dunk. Get the ball on the block, getting harassed. Try to go up with it, and it gets blocked by my opponent. Should have did a standing dunk there. Standing dunk meter is what I should have done there. So he goes out, he gets another shot. Get that long. I like to do that long animation for contest, because even if I didn't really get the shot contest, but I was able to probably throw him off with that big long motion. You know, the human eye is connected to motion.
So our offense is doing decently. We get a little stretch where we come back a little bit, get some help defense right there. Not don't really get the rebound back, and they still end up getting the score. The floor is spread. They give a pass back to me, and I knock down the three to prove that I'm dangerous. I whiff here, and it's kind of where start to learn. Well, this entire time I was learning how important the interior defense is to a big man on this game. It wouldn't let me contest and got me out of position, kind of like it is there. So that's one of the reasons why I'm making a version of this build with a much higher interior defense. Uh, but the block is a bit serviceable. We spread the floor, give a guard a good lane in order to go get the dunk. A great guard will really appreciate having someone who can stretch the floor, especially inside out type or one who can just score from more than just jump shots. So I would say a lot of those are really offensive rebounder, big man builds would work really well with like one of those point guards who are just trying to shoot it from the outside. They don't really have much investment and going in. So they're just able to pick jump shots, and then you get the offensive rebound and pass it out. But for those guards who are good at scoring, who can score at all three levels, they like to go in and pass it to whoever's open, and dunk or layup because they have the ability. They're the types that really work really well with this build uh, that I find. You saw me space the floor a little bit earlier, get a jump shot, get some defense off here, and the ball in transition. The guy finally decides to pass it around, hits me for the wide open three, and knock it down. We're doing pretty well shooting wise this game, and that's when they give you some trust, get the pass out and a quick midi. Even with someone there, you're tall, so there's no contest. When they trust you, you get the ball when you're open, and if you knock down your shots, this is one of those builds that can go for a big game offensively. It's a really good offensive center build, and even the revised version of the his defense still has the same kind of dangerous shooting ability. You see, they still trust me. They give it to me right there. I blow it, but still shooting well from the three for this game. They see I've been shooting when I was open, so I give them a little hezzy there and have enough speed with ball to actually do some drives. Open in the corner. My square button and thumb got locked up really weird there, but I could have had an open mid range shot right there. Cut to the basket, get some offensive rebounding. This build does have a little bit of that, only about 80, but it can get offensive rebounds. So we're sitting open in the corner. Our guy has to come over to it that leaves the lane open, and our slasher drives and gets into the lane right there. We're playing some defense here. We get the block right there, pick up the rebound, and pass it down to the open man who steals the assist. I think I tell him off a little bit there. Just steals my assist. Gives himself an easy alley. We get the inbound pass right there. Some drive. That's against the AI right there. Getting to position and standing dunk right over top of him. We was open for a good minute under the go basket there. Didn't get the pass, but we get the rebound. Hit him with a little fake and up and under. That's the last of the game. Dropped 36 points, player of the game, and I've really been feeling like I've been running the offense in these games with this center. So that's the build. That's the gameplay footage. I really enjoyed playing with it. It was super fun. Really balled out on it. I had a lot of games where I was scoring 20, getting double rebounds. I like the build so much that for the small weaknesses that I found, I went ahead and had a rebirth build made. So for the rebirth build, I went same size. I shortened the wingspan 1 by 1 inch. I was able to get higher shooting on it. I lowered the standing dunk to 81 because I wasn't necessarily doing the dunk meter standing on it. Got a higher close shot, and what I really did was improve the defensive rebounding so I don't get offensive rebounded on and go chase down rebounder. And I also got rebound chaser, and I got more interior defense, and so I could get to the defender to get to my spot on defense quicker. And I also got lowered the block down to 78. And I find myself still getting around the same amount of blocks as I was once in the past. I got goal shot specialist, and still with the really high post control. So this version of the build, I increased the pass accuracy too. So this build still able to move. This version of the build feels way more deadly when I complete that. You still get the Joel Nikola Kristaps shades, but you get a name that I like even more, the two-way scoring threat. So this is the version of the build that I'm going to be rocking going forward. I'm maxing out the badges and getting the hot spots, and I'll be providing gameplay footage for that soon. So please like and subscribe if you want to see the footage for this gameplay. And please leave a like on the video, and we're out of here.